Joining us now, Republican representative of California. We'll ask her what she thinks about the Paul Ryan selection. Mary Bono Mack. Good morning, Representative.
Good morning, Dennis. How are you?
Groovy. What's shaking in your world? You good?
Things are really good. It's a stressful day in our household, but it's a good day nonetheless. My husband's running for the United States Senate. Today's his primary day, so we're sweating that out.
Oh, so now today he competes. Is he a Democrat or a Republican?
Oh my goodness, he's a solid Republican.
Well, just ask. I don't know.
I don't know how mixed marriages work when you live with a Democrat. I couldn't do it.
Well, when I hear Connie Mack, I just think, Al Simmons in baseball. So I didn't really know his political predilection. So he's running today, but he does well down there, right? I know that name. They're fond of him, aren't they?
Yes, he does well, but it's going to be a tough uphill battle. As you know, Florida is an important state for the presidential election, and so the battleground is here, and Connie's a part of that fight and wants to make sure that Mitt Romney wins the presidency and that he wins the Senate. So,
well, let me ask you this. They always talk about the seniors in Florida. And if Paul Ryan comes in there with his nice demeanor, and, he's hyped beforehand by the Democrats as being the Antichrist, and he comes in and just says, for the 2 days he's there, let's say he comes down initially for a 2 day stay, and just says, this affects nobody over 55 for the 18 hours a day that he's up. If he just says that, this affects nobody over 55, will they get it? Will they at least let it in Florida? You're down there. What do you think?
Well, I'm there, but my congressional district too has an awful lot of seniors in it, and I'm pretty hopeful, and I'm optimistic that people will hear the message once this hype kind of dies down, and when Debbie Wasserman Schultz starts actually speaking the truth rather than distorting things, and when President Obama actually, comes out truthfully about the problems within Medicare. Paul Ryan does have a plan. I'm one of those people. I'm 51, so I'm right on the cusp of looking at this new plan, and I think it's entirely reasonable when you say nobody 55 and over would be affected by any change. But what's really important is that our leaders finally admit that the problem is in serious jeopardy. That the program is in serious jeopardy. Paul Ryan has done that, and to his credit, he has a plan. It would be nice if the Democrats would truly debate the plan and we find the answers. But instead, they're using scare tactics, and I hope it's not going to fly.
Well, Debbie Wasserman Schultz is not a politician. She's a mascot and a waste of a hyphen. And I certainly hope that Ryan can come in and just talk to these men. I hear he's very good at this. And just show them that we are going to crash. And then there's going to be a whole group of seniors at some point that are going to have nothing. They're going to come for it. It's not going to be there. We're talking to Mary Bono Mack, Republican representative of California. So brag on your old man for me a second. Is he like Ryan? How do you see him?
Well,
I just mean not in the 4% body fat. I mean, in the,
no, he's
in
not
the
in
fiscal
the Paul Ryan P90X kind of workout category. But Connie, like Paul, is a fiscal conservative, and they've recognized for some time, as have most Republicans, that we are in need of shaking up things in the sort of the fiscal house. Connie put forward the Mack Penny plan some time ago, so he also put forward a blueprint for cutting the debt and the deficit. So it's not the Paul Ryan plan, but it is another plan, and it's a plan that really should be debated in the Congress. We need a serious, healthy debate about a future country filled with prosperity and filled with things good for our children, not things bad.
Mary Bono Mack, Republican representative of California, with us. When's your next race, Mary? When do you have to run again?
I'm running now.
You are?
We're up every 2 years in the House of Representatives, and I have a worthy opponent who's been just funded by George Soros.
Is he worthy or is he not? I see his name's Raul Ruiz, and as I read one of his soup bone quotes here, and let me put it out for the listeners, Paul Ryan's plan, quote, this is Raul Ruiz, would end Medicare as we know it, cut critical programs for students, while giving huge new tax breaks to millionaires and corporations that ship jobs overseas. I would say that Linda Blair in The Exorcist wasn't demonized to that extent. Contradict what Raul Ruiz has said there. Why do you see Paul Ryan's plan as being antithetical to that?
Well, first of all, this is the clear distinction between the two parties, and it has never been so clear. People like Paul Ryan and myself want to fix things. We see that there is a severe problem, and we need a program to go forward and fix things. The Democrats, on the other hand, and my opponent, chief among them, believe that we can continue to spend our way out of this fiscal mess, that we can continue to grow the size of government, and that government has an answer to all of our problems. And it's the clearest difference in my entire life. I don't know if you would agree with that, but I think we're about the same age, but it seems to be the biggest difference, and that there's more on the line this election year than ever before. President Obama and the Democrats and Nancy Pelosi want to continue to take us down this path of huge government growth. They have said that we need more stimulus spending, but they have still not said we need to unleash the entrepreneurial spirit in America. That's the huge difference, whether it's, Obama, Pelosi, or whether it's my opponent.
Mm-hmm. We're talking to Mary Bono Mack, a Republican representative of California. And geez, does have a busy life right now. The old man's running in Florida, and it's his primary day today. She's running in California, I think down in Palm Springs, down in that area, against a moron named Ruiz. And what else we got? We got Ryan coming in. Very hectic day, Mary. You best go have a bagel and get energized for the day. A lot happening today. And good luck to your old man. Mary's website is marybonomack.com, and you can follow her on Twitter at Mary Bono Mack. Appreciate your time, Representative.
Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate all you do.
Talk at you down the road. Bye-bye.